Alright, so it's day 75. It is raining. Hear the rain? That's the benefit of having a tin roof. Only bad side is it makes you not want to wake up, but I've been up for about an hour now. So I'm a little more awake this morning. And dude, wait, if I get the scale to crank. Please step on the scale. Crank the scale. Like to wobbled off.
Your weight is 290 pounds.
Alright, so we see no change on the scale. No change is better than a change in the upward direction. So let's do sub-fast day 3. This is the way scales work. That's nothing to be concerned about. That just means we are losing weight normally. So tomorrow we should be able to see a good result. If we get us a good old what do you call it? I can't think of the name of that sub I want today. Alright, well, I'll think of it in a minute. And I'll let you know. Alright, so I was sitting here trying to decide what kind of sub I wanted to get today. And as you can see, that's my footlong BMT right there. 820 calories. I can click on that and see what adding cheese and mayonnaise and everything that I get on there is going to do to that calorie count. That's the baseline calorie count, I'm assuming, for just the bread and the meat. So that is the one I ate Monday. I just want to give you an idea of kind of the calories that I'm consuming off of a sub for 1 meal a day. So at 820 calories, that's a pretty high calorie sub, but you know, you're splitting it into 2 meals, and there's no way you're going to go over 15 or 1600 calories by adding a little bit of cheese and some mayonnaise on there. Unless you eat a whole jar of mayonnaise, then you might be in trouble. But my point is, you're going to be just fine as far as your calories go. Not that calories matter to me, because I do not track them or count them, but just kind of give you a rough idea of how this is going. Unfortunately, the oven roasted chicken sub is in another section that I can't record everything on all at one time. I think these here are their cold subs. So in a minute I will show you the others, which I don't know about that, because you know, you got that footlong bacon chicken and bacon ranch melt, footlong chicken and bacon ranch melt, weighing in at 1200 calories. That's their highest calorie sub on their menu. And even with it, I would still think you'd be good. I would probably, on that one, definitely go with a honey mustard or something a little lower in calorie than the mayo, because of the fact of the high calorie content in that footlong sandwich. And at some point this week, I will be taking on that sandwich, because I've never had one. Sounds amazing. And then there's this Meatball Marinara, which would be the second highest, weighing in at 960 calories. Basically, you really don't need anything on it as far as condiment wise goes, but I always put a little mayo on there, and I think you'd be fine with that one too, just like the BMT. And then the spicy Italian, it's sort of like the BMT, but they do not include the ham. They just give you a lot of pepperoni and a lot of salami on that sandwich, which brings the calorie count up to around 960. That one I think you'll be all right with fixing it any way you want. You know, within reason. Uh, and the tuna also weighs in pretty heavily at 960. That's probably because it's mayonnaise is used to make the tuna that they put it in. I don't know. I've never had one. I may take on a tuna foot long as well. I've never had one, but I am interested in it. Okay, so this is the one I'm getting today. I'm going to get me another foot long steak and cheese, and I found out last time that I liked that one cold. We'll be taking on that one today.
It is a nasty, rainy day here. And it's also windy and very cold. But, yep. I just want to stay in the house today. There's my smoker grill. Got me a Pit Boss. I will be cooking on that this weekend. I will be entertaining some guests either Sunday or Monday. One of my friends I grew up with, we're like brothers, met the love of his life, and he moved up to Wisconsin with her, and they got their own property and land up there. It's got a good amount of acres. I can't remember the exact amount, but they raise chickens and ducks, and I think he said he had himself a little tractor or something like that. But they're coming to visit me for a little bit, and they want to eat something, so I'm thinking about cooking a roast and making me another pulled pork sub this weekend. So y'all look forward to that. Just wanted to show you how rainy and nasty it is out here. That roast might get cooked in the pressure cooker if it's like this, because this type of weather is no fun to mess around outside with. Alright, so I'm on my way to take my son to his day program, and that is my current situation. Raining cats and dogs out here. It ain't gonna stop us from sub fasting today. So I am going to get 2 subs at one time, maybe. Nah, I might wait till tomorrow, because I got a coupon for 3 subs that I can get at one time for $17. So yeah, I'm gonna get 3 subs tomorrow for $17. I'm just gonna get 1 today. Anyway, stay tuned for that. Alright, so I'm returning to this Subway this morning. It's the closest one to me, so we're going to pay a repeat visit here, and we're going here to get that steak and cheese sub. I also got this coupon that comes with a drink and a bag of chips for $7.99, so we're going to get all that. Alright, so I got the steak and cheese, and I got the Italian urban cheese bread this time. I've never tried that. Believe it or not, all these years of Subway, I never tried it. I'm a bit of a Subway expert. I've been eating subs since the 80s, and when I started, there was only 2 choices: wheat bread and Italian bread. This meal came with free chips and a drink with it for $7 and some change. I'm not going to eat the chips. I'm going to give them to my friend Tracy that lives with us, because I'm not doing chips right now. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat half of my sub. This is going to be the fastest sub you ever seen eaten, because we got to save on talk time, but I want to get it on camera that I did eat it all. Okay, last bite. All right, so now I'm heading for the house. Man, I am full. Man, I am so full off of that 6-inch. It is unreal how my body has adjusted to eating less food over the course of this intermittent fasting. I cannot believe I am stuffed off of a 6-inch sub. It's just something if you're new to intermittent fasting, it's just something you're going to have to practice for a while to understand what I am talking about, because man, I'm here to tell you what, that filled me up. I just felt the need to add that in there because it's important to know. In the beginning, it's harder to control your appetite, so it's okay to eat a little more. Just stay inside your window. Even if you ate 2 foot long subs, you've seen the calorie counts on them. Just get 1 lower calorie if you got to. Whatever you got to do to keep yourself steady. I mean, don't try to overdo intermittent fasting until you adjust to it. I mean, if you've got that kind of willpower, yeah, I say go for it. But it's not necessary. Just take your time, eat what you're comfortable with, and you will do good. I promise in the long run. Now, just like always, it's the less you can eat, the better off your weight loss results are going to be. But if you're doing this and considering it as a lifestyle change like I'm doing, look at my early beginnings. I got them set up in playlists. I ate till I was satisfied. And it's hard to believe that I am satisfied off of 6 inches of that sub, half of that sandwich, because this is a guy who could take down 2 foot longs with no problem. I know. I couldn't even take down a whole foot long right now. I think it's amazing how much your body and appetite changes when you properly implement intermittent fasting into your lifestyle. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I'll talk to you in a little while. All right, folks, so it is the end of the day, and I guess it's time to wrap things up. So we ate that steak and cheese pretty fast, didn't we? I think I got a world record. But anyway, we got that steak and cheese because it's basically like I said yesterday with the chicken sub over the BMT on Monday. It's just like having 3 different types of sandwiches, even though they're Subway. Very different flavors when you're switching from a cold cuts to the chicken to the beef. So yeah, I mean, you're like having a different meal every day. So with that being said, kind of customize your week, if you're going to do a Subway sub fast. So tomorrow, I can return back to a cold cut comfortably because, I've had a break from them for 2 days. So we're going to get a different kind of cold cut tomorrow. We are getting the cold cut combo. It is recommended. It is not one of the most recommended subs out there calorie wise. Because they say it's got a lot of sodium and it's highly processed meat and this and that, but we're not worried about that, are we? We're just worried about the intermittent fasting. So I have no problem getting that sub. So tomorrow that will be our choice. And then we've got the tuna, which would be very, very different. Thinking about it, trying that one. And let's see what else. Oh, Friday we got to get the club. Friday is traditional for me and Subway, and my Aunt Mabel. That was the sub that she got, and yeah, I got to honor Friday by getting her favorite sub once again. This will be, I think, the 3rd time that I've ate that on a Friday, but so what? I don't care. I am on the Subway sub fast. I get what I want. But yeah, we are having a good time here with this. So yeah, we had quite the day, quite the adventure. It was raining all day, off and on. It seems to have stopped now. Now that we're home, the yard is a flooded puddle of water. We live on well water. I live out in the country. So, oh, right, sorry about that. My phone was ringing, but for some reason the number did not register. It didn't ring long enough. I don't know if the call dropped or what, but anyway, back to what we were talking about. We were talking about the weather and how everything's wet, and we have a septic tank where I live, so the lines are just full of water. So when we take a bath or try to wash clothes right now, everything is just bubbling back into the sink. So hopefully it got really windy after that rain. A lot of that wind should dry things up over some time. We'll just have to take it easy on the drain lines until it drains back down. I've got me a new tiller. I'm going to till those drain lines a little further to where they'll start running downhill, and place some gravel in them and cover them up. To help out with the drainage a little more. When they dig those things, they could give you as much drain as they want to, but they're going to get away with as little as possible. So I got plans to extend that out to help with those type of issues. Got me one of them little 2-cycle engine tillers. You can dig a complete ditch with one of those things. They dig so fast and so powerful. But dealing with the issue. I like rain and everything, but we got flooded. We got drowned. That ground is just oversaturated. So yeah, we did our weigh-in this morning. That's what I wanted to talk about. We did not gain or lose anything between yesterday's weigh-in and today's. That is awesome. Like I've said in the past, I do not fear the scale. The scale is your friend. You pay attention to that scale every day or every 2 days or every 3 days, something like that, and it will tell you what's going on with yourself and how you need to adjust when it comes to intermittent fasting, whether you're doing too much or whether you need to slow it down and eat slightly smaller meals. And that's what I've always done. I've always used Subway for that reason, and will continue to do so in the future. This is just a fun experiment for the week. I think it's going to be a successful experiment once it's all said and done. Let's see, I'm like 2 pounds away from a 40-pound loss overall since I started this. Definitely want to be under that by the end of the month, and it's just the 16th, so we got still basically half the month left to go to accomplish that goal. It would be nice to be 45 pounds down by the end of the month. Back when I did keto, 2 pounds, I will have broken the record that it took me to get that much weight loss when I was doing keto, because I started it in May of 2020, and it took me all the way to May, June, July. It took me to August to get this far, and I've got those results to compare to. So intermittent fasting is got me there faster. But I am a little concerned because when I was on keto, when I got down to about 288 pounds or so, I plateaued and started fluctuating between 285 and 295, and that was without intermittent fasting. So I'm hoping to break that cycle with this eating protocol that I have in place. If I plateau, we may have to look into going a little more extreme, like skipping a whole day of eating if we have to, once a week or so. Hopefully that will not occur. I really like eating. I don't want to take complete days off from it, but at the same time I want to lose this 100 pounds, so we will just have to see. I'm going to keep going like I am until hit a plateau or start getting slight gains on a consistent basis. That's the beauty about intermittent fasting. You can design it any way you want to, and pretty much eat whatever you want, as long as you have a plan and a protocol in place that you know you are going to be able to implement if the time comes. So far that time has not come, but you never know, do you? We're going to find out, because I want to get this done by the end of this year. And being right here at 40 pounds of weight loss is incredible. It means we're almost halfway there. I don't want to try to overdo it either. This is kind of extreme, to be honest with you. What we're doing with the sub fast, it's a bit extreme. It's fun, and it's not affecting me in any way, because I'm used to this type of fasting now. But when I return to normal eating next week, I really have to pay attention to that scale and see how a whole week of extreme fasting affects the up and down. So there's that. But hopefully, we can still continue with about 1 or 2 pounds of weight loss a week once we do return to normal eating. But yeah, things are going good. Can't wait to do the weigh-in in the morning to see if there's any results, or how we may or may not need to, get a lower calorie sub. I think the cold cut combo is a little bit lower calorie sub. So It's a little bit lower calorie sub than the steak and cheese. That sounds good to me. Or is it? It's about the same. I cannot remember. Let me pull up the chart again. The steak and cheese weighs in at 760, and the cold cut combo weighs in at 720. So it's about 40 pounds, or 20 pounds. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 40 pounds, 40 calories, 40 calories less, not pounds. 40 pounds of food. Yeah. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm through for the day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Till then, you have a good one.